Welcome to this video interview in which we have invited some of our CBOX platform issuers to tell us about their experience with IQC digital badges. IQC, Italian Quality Company, is an Italian company based in Bologna that offers innovative technological solutions for tracking and digital representation of organizational and individual performance and skills through the employment of blockchain technology, guaranteeing information immutability. With reference to people's performance, organizations can grant formal recognition, certify, and promote an individual's skills on the market by issuing digital badges through the CBOX platform.
From the start, all our efforts were targeted at combining the first attached Open Badge standards with rules related to the content design of the digital badge. This approach gave life to the Digital Badge Stakeholder Table, a group of associations, institutions, organizations, and professionals driven by the will to contribute and take part in the definition of a model of digital representation of skills, valued by the community and its members, individuals interested in qualifying their professional growth, and employers who's looking for the right skill. Within this group, all members discussed procedures and methodologies key to defining the characteristics elements to which digital badges must respond to, and essential to the strengthening and understanding of their contents, and to how they are employed. The different types of digital badge are structured in such a way that the information held within is accurate and clear, so that those who consult the digital badge can easily understand the holder's skills, level of expertise, and knowledge. The Open Badge certifies event participation and interest in a specific area or topic. The Competence Badge certifies the achievement of a learning result or completion of a training model. The job description represents the key characteristics and elements of a professional profile. Functional recollections collects skills experience of the individual endorsed by third-party badges or other documentation for placement activities on the job market. Soft skills highlight behavioral competencies. Moreover, the platform is a model of digital representation of skills acquired in formal, informal, and recreational contexts of such innovative scope to have motivated UNI, the Italian standardization body, to start a work table for the creation of a best practice with the prospect of making it a market standard. The defining elements of the platform benefit from an ongoing evolution and development of the platform's functionalities, which, under the stimulus of the Digital Badge Stakeholder Table, increasingly seek to respond to the diverse needs of its communities of users. The CBOX digital badges, issued using blockchain technology, guaranteeing the immutability of their content, will soon correspond to an NFT, non-fungible token, to further certify the ownership of the digital object, a mini-credential tool belonging to the single individual. Many are the organizations that have turned to IQC for the use of digital badges, including Deloitte, Randstad, ActionAid, Fondazione Scuola San Paolo, and the City Council of Turin, which won the Innovation Award in the category Development of New Skills and Support to Innovation, organized by the HR Observatory of the Polytechnic of Milan for its employment of digital badges. I would now like to hand over to some of our issuers, who will tell you more about their experience with digital badges, their context of application, why they choose to take on the badge release project, and the different types of recipients.
Hello everyone, I'm Elisabetta De Martino from Fondazione per la Scuola della Compagnia di San Paolo. Our foundation is located in Turin and it deals with education. Our challenge is to support the development of the school system without leaving anyone behind in terms of basic skills, social-emotional skills, and life skills necessary to guarantee the full citizenship's right. We are very happy to use the digital badges for our project. In 2020, following the closure of the schools due to the pandemic, we organized a summer initiative addressed to primary and lower secondary school students. That was when we started our collaboration with IQC using the CBOX platform for the badges. The initiative was carried out by educators from association and organization in Turin. Sam non va in vacanza. In English, Sam doesn't go on vacation is the name of the initiative that has a strong, inclusive values, and nowadays we are holding the third edition. This project aims to strengthen the basic and transversal skills of children in a playful and engaging way, to help them to reach the skill level required by the Ministry of Education. The Open Badges certifies the children's participation in the activities, while the Competence Badges certifies the basic and transversal skills developed. The Competence Badge allows also to show how children gain the skills, the learning and teaching process. At the end of the project, the digital badges were issued to the school. For children in the transition from one school order to another, badges were sent to their parents. The ultimate goal is that the project badges can appear in participants' portfolio, completing their formal learning path. One of the strength points of the digital badges is that they allow enhancement of skills such as social-emotional skills that are now recognized at school in the overall assessment learning. Digital badges are now considered as a great tool for monitoring and evaluating children's competencies. Educators are now using them for activities that take place during the whole school year. Thank you very much.
Good morning to all. I'm Marcello Bogetti. I'm responsible of the Innovation Laboratory of the SA, School of Management, University of Turin. I would like to speak about a project that we are just concluded. The project was targeted to specific population. One is population of the young people, so-called, NEET, not in employment, education and training. And the other population, the other target are young in project of learning service, civil project, civil service project. Both of these population are in charge to entity of the third sector. And third sector, for instance, voluntary, is an impressive situation able to develop new competencies, in particular reach of opportunity in terms of development of soft skills. So we involved this about 30 different organizations of the third sector involved in this project, and together with them we define a common framework of competencies to assess and associate to each of these competencies specific digital open badge. So we decide to use the digital open badge as a tool for assess and recognize soft skills for this kind of population. And because it's a new method, is particularly innovative and is particularly able to recognize micro-credential. Micro-credential is one of the trends more important in terms of innovation of the assessment and certification method. We also define with this organization the method, the way in which to assess this kind of competencies. And at the end of the story, more than 100 young people was involved in this project, and this different entity of third sector become issuer of about 300 digital open badge. So the project is in the phase of conclusion, but we are reasoning with the other entity about how to transform the result of this experimentation in a system that could be in a regular way able to issue a digital open badge for this kind of population.
Allora, la città di Torino utilizza il Digital Badge a partire dalla fine del 2020.
The city of Turin has been using digital badges since 2020. We have been using this tool for almost 2 years now, and we chose to do so mainly because we wanted to value professionalism within our organization and consequently formally recognize expertise and skills. The public administration of which the municipality of Turin is part of has historically worked to comply, and the concept of competence is quite recent and still has to penetrate our organizational culture. We decided that the digital badge could be a stimulus to attend courses. Bear in mind that we did it also because our working population is very mature with an average age of 55, and therefore we had to somehow stimulate workers to take our online courses. So we embraced and accomplished the digital badge project within our organization. An excellent job was done, and one thing that we are doing now, in fact, which will be the objective of the 5 next outcoming digital badges, is to give recognition to some unique professional profiles. We will start with our real estate evaluators, a profile that is firmly present in the external market, but has particular characteristics within the municipality. We are working on this at the moment and will release the badge within the next 15-20 days with great satisfaction of our colleagues who finally see their unique profession accredited and to which they are truly devoted to. This project was a success, actually. Employees were open to and enthusiastic about the digital badges. They immediately inserted them in their email templates, and to date, when they enroll on a course, many of them actually ask if they will receive a digital badge for their participation. Some executives have already asked us to work towards the release of digital badges to their employees and collaborators to accredit their professions, and we will issue badges to a series of candidates, about 300 candidates for 100 job positions. We have in fact recently opened a competition notice for the recruitment of 100 employees with very different profiles, from a geologist, a management control expert, a legal expert, to a social worker. And we will shortly start selections through an assessment and have decided that the results of this assessment will be reported on a digital badge and that the top 100 candidates will become part of our staff. The remaining 200, even if not chosen for the positions, will be able to spend their digital badge containing the evaluation of their potential and their motivation. So in short, this assessment that we intend carrying out in the coming weeks will not go to waste. The 200 remaining candidates will be able to spend it on other occasions, possibly with another employer. I believe that digital badges can contribute significantly to adding value to the public profession, which is central to the growth of the territory and the well-being of its citizens. It is a tool that enables individuals to get knowledge of in-house potential, that is to say, skills and expertise available internally. I also firmly believe that it can contribute to improving the perception that the public opinion has today of public employees.
a migliorare la percezione che oggi l'opinione pubblica ha di noi dipendenti pubblici.
La nostra mission è quella di creare un percorso.
Our mission is to create a gateway to worthy information capable of capturing the interest of our followers, our users, our community, and then lead them towards further education and training, providing them with contents, skills, and tools in the economic and financial field, and finally drive them towards gamification, or the platform we are developing, key innovation of our DNA. We are an innovative startup, always thriving to improve our services, our products for our community. And IQC and its digital badges seem to us the right step forward. Part of our training courses, our masterclasses, were held by professionals of a certain prestige, who imparted tools to participants in order to transmit their skills, with the result that at the end of these courses, we issued simple certificates of participation. We continue to grow in this direction over time, taking one step at a time, clearly not having much experience in the field. And we reached a point with an audience of over 3,000 students who had participated in our courses, where we were faced with the need to digitalize the certificate of participation on one hand and best certify the skills we provided on the other. So we did some scouting and we found IQC that seemed to us the best partner with whom to continue this training activity, and the one that could best provide us with an innovative and digitalized level of service through its digital badges. With this in mind, we went on to create a path in which we certify the skills we provide, and in addition to this, release them to our users and our masterclass participants, as well as our bootcamp participants. I think that when individuals find themselves participating in an activity in which you have people like Paolo Basilico, Mauro Moretti, and many other relevant personalities such as BlackRock, who attended the meeting this summer, but who will also take part in the winter session, it is an experience that once they take on a job interview and present their CVs, well, it is something clearly interesting to say because it proves that they have grown their knowledge and have learned from people who, in the world of finance, have a certain reputation and have earned the market's respect. Through the employment of digital badges, we are able to certify all this. We are able to say that a specific individual has a specific set of skills and, moreover, has participated in meetings with these personalities, has talked directly to these people, something that rarely happens in real life, to be able to talk to people of this level of expertise, and therefore can transmit it both on CV, have it there on their account, but can also communicate it externally, because another feature is its shareability on social networks and mainly on work-related social platforms like LinkedIn, where they can say, thanks to starting finance, I was trained and I also met these people, I learned these skills, and I am ready to enter the working world. All this certified and using blockchain technology, making it therefore trackable, transparent, and public. We have reached the end of this brief presentation on the key elements of the IQC digital badges and their transversal use through the experience of our CBOX issuers. For more information, visit www.iqcbox.com or drop us an email at commerciale@itaqua.it.